My name is Tamid, and we are Team 1. Our topic is Chapter 12, which is titled Leadership. We're going to introduce ourselves first, and I hope you enjoy our presentation.
My name is Nick. I'm going to be talking about AI and the company growth.
My name is Luis, and I'll be talking about AI and the planet.
My name is Dashira, and I'll be talking about profits.
My name is John, and I'll be talking about people.
My name is Amina, and I'm going to be talking about description and issues.
My name is Nazanin, and I will be talking about workforce of people and AI.
We hope you guys are going to enjoy our presentation.
My name is Amina Arabi, and I'm doing the description and the issues for Citibank. Citibank was founded in 1812 as the Citibank of New York and later became the First National Citibank of New York. The bank has 2,649 branches in 19 countries, including 723 in the U.S. and 1,494 branches in Mexico, operated by its subsidiary Banamex. The U.S. branches are centered in 6 metropolitan areas: New York City, Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Washington, D.C. Citibank operates in 2 segments: Citicorp, which offers traditional banking services to retail customers, and Citi Holding, which provides customers loans and maintains a portfolio of securities and loans and other assets. Now I'm going to talk about issues. Citibank offers a range of products and budgeting tools you would expect from a big bank, but it also has a drawback often seen with the large institutions, and it falls short of peers in some areas. According to the customers' reviews, they don't like Citibank for the following reasons, which are waiting on the line for a long period, and then the representatives are very rude, and some customers find them unprofessional. Giving false information to the customers, like when is the due time for their payment and the interest rate that they're going to be charged every month if they didn't pay the full amount, and also misplacing customer personal information that may lead to scamming.
Okay, my name is Nick, and I'm going to be talking about AI and the company growth. I'm going to start with precondition. Microsoft researched that more than 50% of customers will stop doing business with a brand just because of only one poor experience they've had with their customer service. According to J.D. Power's study, 80% of banks' clients think that customer service is their main concern. Same study shows that 35% of clients switch from one bank to another due to unsatisfactory customer service. As a result, banks experience high volatility in relation to open and closed accounts. So next I'm going to be talking about satisfaction of the customers. So after implementing AI-powered voice recognition to the Citibank's phone lines, average time customers spend on the phone decreased from 10 minutes to 5 minutes. Overall customer satisfaction increased by 35% compared to the numbers before voice recognition implementation in the Citibank system. As a result of increased customer service satisfaction, Citi has opened 15% more new accounts this year.
Done?
Done?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
My name is Nazanin, and I will be talking about workforce of people and AI. Not only does AI increase productivity, it also improves overall quality and enables deeper personalization by understanding what customers want over time. According to a study by Accenture, artificial intelligence has the ability to increase productivity by 40% or more through data collection, automation, decision-making, and cybersecurity. AI can boost profitability by an average of 38%. This can help free up valuable time of employees. With any job, human error is always a factor, whereas AI software is less likely to malfunction and resulting in better quality and better quality products and services. AI system can predict what a user will type, ask, and search. They can easily recommend or direct various actions. An example of that will be found in the smartphone. AI can detect fraud in card-based systems and possibly other systems in the future. I personally believe that no matter how efficient AI system is, it should still not replace people.
My name is Hamid Arman, and I'm going to be talking about the organizational behavior and human considerations for this AI that we picked. So our topic is chapter 12, and it's titled Leadership. And the chapter talks about what a leader is, what a leader does, and what a leader should or shouldn't do. The chapter talks about the behavioral traits of a good leader, how they should motivate their employees, and possible challenges they might have to overcome, and how they would overcome them. Out of the key terms from the chapter, there's one that we believe are best associated with our idea. First one is obviously leadership, which is the ability to influence a group towards an achievement of a goal, of a vision or a set of goals. Second is the path goal theory, a theory that states that it is the leader's job to assist followers in attaining their goals and to provide the necessary directions and or support to ensure that their goals are compatible and the overall objective of the group or organization. And third, trust propensity, which refers to how likely a particular employee is to trust a leader. Michael Corbett, the CEO of CD Group, needs to address the issue of such poor customer service ratings as a positive leader by setting a goal to improve this poor standard and creating a path for his employees to work together with the new AI voice recognition software. Change is often not taken positively, and an introduction to artificial intelligence is often looked as a threat by human employees. Mr. Corbett's job would be to motivate and help his employees transition into the new system and teach them how to coexist. Customers that call the customer care service of any business are usually frustrated with an issue that they would like to get solved as soon as possible. They are always annoyed by how much they have to spend, how much time they have to spend just trying to verify their identity on the phone, like answering security questions, typing or saying bank account information, or entering their social security digits. People often forget the answers to their own security questions and end up having their accounts locked by the automated system. On the other hand, they have a sense of threat to their security when they share their card or social security information over the phone or in public. The intelligent voice recognition system will eliminate all of these worries and concerns and quickly detect which one of their customers it is from their system, and just by recognizing their voice. This saves time and eventually leaves the customer happier, and a quicker response would mean that they would have a few extra seconds to spare for a quick survey of their experience with the new customer service, where Citibank can expect a more positive feedback.
My name is John Bagoria, and I'm going to be talking about people. But before we talk about people, first we're going to be talking about the triple bottom line. Now, the triple bottom line, what is that? It's a framework or a theory that recommends that companies commit to focus on social and environmental concerns, as they do on profits. For example, when you're talking about this, you're also talking about planets, people, and profits. So when talking about voice recognition, there's a lot of pros and cons that affect people. But I'm just going to be discussing the pros right now. So a pro, anything to help hide people's secure information is important to implement. Overall, 33% of Americans have experienced identity theft. Clearly, with numbers that high, we must not live in the way of the past. For example, I have this classmate at Baruch who really bright student, but he once told me about this story that he clicked on an email, one of those emails that you pass by, you put in your spam and you forget about it. You think, who the hell's gonna fall for that? This bright kid did. He gave them all their information just like that, and once I informed him, he had to go contact the bank. Was in a lot of trouble, and in a difficult situation. So just to think that 33%, that's 33% of Americans, that's 1/3 of the population, have experienced one way or another this issue. As my teammate Tamid said, people who call a bank's customer service are often frustrated. This is actually a pro because customers would have to take a couple seconds to calm down and enter with their voice. Less angry people, less person-on-person conversations or interactions when they're angry can help avoid a scandal or being one of the news next viral talking point. When talking about the cons, if, for example, the bank also wanted to apply voice recognition to the bank's app, people with disabilities, like being mute, would have a serious issue of not being able to go through this process. But there's obviously a solution, which is to leave the old ways of doing things as well. More methods, less problems. People with accents have been known to have issues when dealing with voice recognition. If you've ever been sick, you may sometimes realize your voice is not exactly the same as normal before. Now, to talk about planets, I'll pass it to my teammate, Louis.
Good evening, class. My name is Luis Reyes, and today I'll be speaking on voice recognition and the planet. So, to start off, by 2020, Citigroup hopes to have reduced energy consumption by 30%. And with the implementation of voice recognition, it helps reduce wait time from 10 to 5 minutes, thus reducing the energy used to transfer calls and pretty much saving energy through that aspect alone. Before I move to my next point, I will define what LEED certification is. LEED certification, also known as Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, is an independent verification of a building or neighborhood's green features, allowing for design, construction, operations, and maintenance of resource-efficient, high-performing, healthy, and cost-effective buildings. So, with that being said, Citi has a goal of having 33% of the global real estate portfolios to be LED certified, and how Nikita claimed that we would have about 15% increase in account creations. We could use that revenue, that influx of new cash, to invest in those new real estate portfolio homes. Also, with the 15% increase in new account creations, we could use that new influx of income to invest in our goal to have 100% of renewable energy for all facilities.
Hello everyone, I'm Dashira and I will be talking about the economic bottom line, which is profit. Here are some key terms. Profit, it's a financial gain, or when used in a verb, it's to obtain financial advantage. The other term is socialized charismatic leadership. It's a leadership that states that leaders convey values that are other-centered versus self-centered, and who role model ethical conduct. Triple bottom line of profits. Citibank is competing to offer more advanced and secure solutions. Development of voice recognition in banking, although costly, it is predicted to raise profits more in the future. Profit determines the health and success of a business, because without it we would fail. Our bank is gaining profits while avoiding abuses of power. As you can see in the chart, demand for voice recognition will increase significantly over the coming years, owing to the application of voice recognition in our banking. It starts at a profit of $1.78 billion globally, and by the year 2025, it is estimated to reach $31.82 billion. The way we reach these high profits is by having a leadership that is other-centered, and we set high ethical standards. For ethical leadership to be effective, our leaders of our bank express their ethical beliefs and persuade others to follow their standards. To conclude, with the implementation of voice recognition in Citibank, there will be sustainable growth in revenue. This will result from contributions of improved security, which means that no one has your voice, for your voice print is uniquely yours, which guarantees better security. Improved customer experience, which is a way to provide customers with an easier way to bank. You can simply say what you want and pass all the security questions. Reduce human errors. AI is less likely to make errors, and even if it does, they are predictable errors. Reduced waste of time. Clients who call into the bank call centers have their identity automatically verified within 15 seconds or less when they explain their reason for calling. This is a reduction from an average time of 45 seconds currently, or 66% of less time spent verifying their details currently. Thank you everyone, and I hope you enjoyed our presentation.